All right, it's been a little bit of time since season 5 has passed. Are you guys calling it season 5? Am I the only one who does not understand how this is season 5? Whatever you want to call it, it's been about, 2 weeks now since season 5 dropped, and I figured now would be a perfect time to farm other Twitch channels for content and look at the Street Fighter 5 clips of the week or of the 2 weeks, whatever you want to call it. It's definitely season 6. I don't know what Capcom is trying to prove.
Oh, wait. Oh,
Did you see that? I didn't know he could do this. I'm gonna be honest, I know so little about Kage. I have no idea if V-Trigger 1, V-Skill 1 could already absorb fireballs like that. The air fireball trap through the fireball with the V-Skill juggle into the DP seems pretty buff. Could he already do that? Man, I'm gonna get exposed with a lot of these clips. You know, I'm gonna... Whoops. Cameron's back. I'm definitely about to get exposed. They had this guy on CPT Analyst. He doesn't even know that Kage, V-Skill 1, V-Trigger 1, V-Skill goes through fireballs. Ew, now it's ugly. Better? What's Daigo got for us?
Nice shot.
Daigo feeling it. You guys thought the broken pinky was going to stop him from enjoying buffed Ryu? Yeah, he's showing off here one of the new buffs, which is the standing Fierce Punch cancel. So this is like hit confirmable now, the big Fierce Punch. Because that also crush counters, and on the crush counter, it'll still get the juggle. So you can confirm with this nice Fierce, get good damage and stun. Combos on crush counter as well. And then Tatsu, and then also here, EXDP. Or EX Tatsu to the DP. I love how Daigo was just like casually, oh yeah, I slipped and fell and broke my pinky. Don't worry about it, guys. Now let's play some buff for you. All right, the #1 clip of the past week. This is the Street Fighter 5 section. Oh, there it goes. Street Fighter 5. There it is. There it is. We got it. It's Street Fighter. It counts. That is indeed a Hadouken. We got him, boys. Street Fighter 5. Uh-oh. The Dan Infinite. And they said Street Fighter 5 takes no execution. All right, for the people who don't know what's going on and have been pretty much under a gaming rock since the new patch has dropped, Dan has an infinite using his V-Skill 2. It requires pretty precise spacing to set up, but essentially what happens is V-Skill 2 allows Dan to cancel his normals into each other. So you do a normal, and then you perform the V-Skill, which is like pretty much a taunt. So that's the Fierce Punch connecting. He's inputting V-Skill. He's starting the taunt startup right here, and then he cancels the taunt startup into Crouching Fierce. So essentially, V-Skill 2 gives you one taunt cancel, which essentially should end infinite loops, right? You get one cancel per string. But if you start a new string with new normals, so he goes into Crouching Fierce and does the fireball, at the perfect spacing, the fireball ends up being like +10, +9. So there's a very tight spacing for the fireball to be +9, which gives enough time to do Fierce Punch again. So that's essentially what the loop requires, is you to set up the spacing so that when you do the fireball, it gives you +9, so you can do another Fierce, taunt cancel, crouch Fierce. So there you go, Crouching Fierce. Oh, you do 2 fireballs in a row. +11 on that one. Ooh, I think that's what you need. You need the +11. Fierce, Crouching Fierce, fireball, +9. Crouch Fierce, fireball, +11. And then stand Fierce, V-Skill cancel, crouch Fierce, loop again. So people have been going ham figuring out new setups to achieve this, and people have been landing it in matches for sure. I'm sure we'll see some of those clips coming up. That's pretty interesting. I don't know if this will get patched or not. It's getting to be a little degenerate. I'm sure we'll see some examples of that. All right, this is titled Das Loud, so headphone warning off the bat. I have no idea what this is about to be. James Chen, what do you got for us? No, James Chen, no. We'll get through it together. Listen, I know what it's like to be salty. Every one of my comments is roasting me because I was upset at Ryu players for mashing DP in neutral and doing random empty jump sweep, and everyone got mad at me. Listen, we got to get through this together. We got to step it up, man. We can't be salty out here anymore. People are roasting us. We got to get through this, man. Oh no. I mean, let's take another list. That was pretty cathartic though, not gonna lie. Listen, I'm gonna have to add this to my salt bookmark. Hold on, where's my salt? I lost it? I must have lost it when I changed computers. It's pretty cathartic hearing James Chen get salty for you. Thank you for your service, James Chen. Thank you. Ooh. Oh.
Picky! Casa! Oh,
Well, I was Daigo sounding kind of cute right there. Man, the random parry, V-trigger activate, DP juggles. I don't know if any of that worked before. Man, I know nothing about Ryu. That was V-skill 2, right? V-skill 2 juggles? No, that must be new. If V-skill 2 did anything, that must be new, because V-skill 2 did nothing before. All right, what's happening, Punk?
This dude okay? Why is he just getting hit? Why am I just getting hit? I hate Capcom, bro! Okay. Bro, why the fuck is V-shift fucking backward or neutral, bro?
Yo, I feel validated here. This input is weird. I don't care what you guys are saying. Trying to do V-shift on the fly reaction, it was tough. I'm getting better at it. I think we're all getting a little bit better at doing it on demand. But holy shit, when you're trying to pull that out in the clutch and you just press the heavy button, that is so annoying. So annoying. The input is weird. It is a weird input. And I kind of understand it because they don't want you just like OSing block and just mashing V-shift the whole time. So the moment a gap comes out, you get it. But I don't know. I feel like they could have done it a different way. I'm pretty sure they did it so that strings still have merit. But man, even if you're just trying to react to something in neutral, it is difficult. We'll get better with it with time, but man, it is rough right now. It is rough. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Reacting with the V-trigger 2 parry. Yo, this V-trigger 2, they buffed it so much. Not the parry portion, but the fact that you get all those enders now. V-trigger 2 before was just scary because you didn't want to look stupid getting parried and get blown up for half your life out of nowhere. Now that the V-trigger 2 has real combos, like all of your combos end with Oki with the V-trigger 2 extension, get extra damage, get the knockdown, get up in their grill for more pressure, and it has the defensive utility. I think that's one of the most improved V-triggers in all of Street Fighter V's history. One of the other ones is like Balrog's V-trigger 2, I know of it was improved a lot, but it never got a whole new utility. I guess Colleen V-trigger 2, or maybe that just came out of the gate insane. Ryu V-trigger 2 is a real V-trigger. Yeah, that is real. You got to be concerned about all the combo extensions, the Oki, and then on top of that, getting styled on with the parry into super for half your life. So they really, yeah, they went all out for Ryu in this patch.
下で確認するのか、上で確認するのか、ちゃんと決めとかなきゃなんだね。
Ooh. Oh my goodness. Look at this guy laughing and having fun. Very nice. Rip Dawson, by the way. Very nice. Oh, who's this guy? One of the top clips of the month? Who's this guy? What? Alright, I have the life lead now. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Punk dropped his combo here for sure. I think he went for super and he got a DP and it didn't juggle. Then he went for meaty super. I V-shifted that and then I stupidly burnt bar right away. I could have just kept my super here and built up a little meter and chipped him. But we were spaghetti mode. Oh my goodness. Okay. He's turning on his game.
おすぎ弁当ありがとう。
Daigo turning on Street Fighter 5, getting ready to stream. 1,100 views. And that's why he's God, the GOAT. Okay, I think we're starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel here with the clips, but I did want to go over a few tweets as well with some interesting Street Fighter 5 stuff going down. Mainly focusing on our new friendly addition to the cast that everyone seems to love. So here's some interesting Dan tech that I found on Twitter to share with you guys. So this one's from Disco Vigilante here. Abigail Critical Art, -95 on block, fully charged Hao Gadoken, 94 frame startup. Coincidence? I'll let you decide. This is Dan's V-Trigger 1. The 1-bar V-Trigger. The big boy juggles. This is something that a lot of players I don't think realize. Abigail's critical art is so negative. Pretty much everybody in the cast, if they block Abigail's super, can do a forward dash and then neutral jump in time. You should experiment with what you can do against Abigail, because you can always get a huge punish. This thing is -94 or -95. That's more than a full second and a half of recovery. So I mentioned Dan's Infinite earlier. I was saying how it required such specific spacing and timing that it's kind of hard to pull off. Well, people are definitely pulling it off in a real match. So if we look at Prophet here, Tristan Prophet, one of our resident East Coast Urian and guild players, he's been playing a lot of characters lately. Cooking with Dan. Let's see what he got for us. Yeah, Dan has the only 1-bar V-Trigger in the game. It begins. That's a lot of damage for no bar. So here the infinite setup begins. After you get the stun, you whiff sweep, backdash, whiff DP, and then it gives you the spacing to set up the infinite. It's actually getting pretty serious. It's getting pretty serious. But you might be saying, oh no, don't worry, it's only off stuns. And you know, by that point, you know, most people's health will be pretty low, so you won't be able to see this infinite being abused from the round start or from obscure situations, so it's okay. Well, some people have been figuring out some other ways to make these happen as well. So this one's from Broski. Imagine having your EXDP blocked by Dan. Imagine. So this is where I'm saying, like, things are starting to get a little like, I don't know, should this stay in? I kind of like the cat and mouse games with the infinite, you know, like when people find some jank sort of game breaking mechanic, I kind of like everyone getting down and dirty with it while they can, and then, you know, eventually the developers will patch it out, then you have fun with it while you can. But I also kind of feel like this could stay in the game because it's still on Dan. But people are starting to find ways to get it in scenarios where you probably wouldn't want to get hit with an infinite combo. It still hasn't gotten to the point where it's common enough or practical enough from every single situation for it to be a huge problem. But you know what? Like I said, people are finding ways. This one's from Tachikawa. So he came up with another way to get it going. There's a theme here. Do not DP on Dan. Yeah, a lot of people would argue that it should be patched out on principle. But like I said, I kind of enjoy these times where like some jank shit comes out and people figure out how to abuse it, and it's pretty fun for a while, but it doesn't become a serious long-term problem. It's pretty fun times to see this. Dan's Infinite is definitely, I think, one of the most remarkable things coming out of Season 5 so far. We didn't see enough V-shifting yet. I was kind of looking for the V-shift clips, but I'm sure with time people will master the technique and get some sick clips. Until then, that is all the clips we have right now. So thanks to all the content creators out there doing my job for me. Appreciate it. And thanks to you on YouTube for watching the video. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed the content for me, please consider subscribing to the channel. We got plenty more of Street Fighter 5 tech and videos coming your way. That's about it. Peace.